everyone, and welcome back to the Shoebox with Mr. E. Thank you for continuing to support my YouTube journey. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and don't forget to turn on your notifications. Today's episode is going to be on, let me think about it. You guessed right, beard gang. How to up your beard game or how to achieve that full, lush, and healthy looking beard that you crave for. Well, this was born out of requests from people thinking I hold the secret to the game changing, recipe of obtaining or achieving the perfect beard. Guys, you're right. I actually know the secret recipe to achieving the perfect beard. Well, this is going to be a two-part series. The first part of it will focus on brothers who, well, not to throw shades, do not quite have the beard yet. If you have a beard, doesn't have to be like mine or bigger than mine. Wait until the second part of the series. Okay? So to begin, what is the craze? What is the fuss about a beard? I don't know. I don't think I can remember the last time I was without a beard, maybe when I was 18, 19. I've always had hair on my jaw, and I thought I did not want them. I did not like them. They were menacing, they were inconvenient. So why would I have hair here? I had to shave them, scrape them every single opportunity I got. So that was my journey to achieving beard. So by the time I got a few razor bumps, I just knew, okay, we needed to look for better ways of taking care of our beards so we can actually enjoy it. But I thought I did not want beard. I did not want this. I didn't ask for this. So you guys know, I didn't ask for this. It came, it came. So when I realized that the hair on my head had said goodbye to me a long time ago, I wasn't going to be with me around, I decided that, well, the beard might not actually be a bad idea. As a matter of fact, it actually is a great company for my jaw. So, to my jaw. So, I'm loving it now. I embraced this beard gang thing, say about 2 years ago, but never in those 4 years ago, have I allowed my beard grow out this much. And I'll tell you the reason in a while. But before we get into that, I need to, drop some disclaimer here so you guys know that having a full beard or being a member of the beard gang, which I am an honorable member, highly respected member, doesn't come easy. Of course, it comes at some costs, financially and socially and otherwise, but we will be touching on those briefly in the course of this episode of the Shoebox. So to begin, beards are not all they seem to be. So you want to grow a beard? Well, let's think about it this way. Are you ready to commit financially? Because it costs a whole lot of money to buy the products, to go to the barbers to get them trimmed and carved into whatever shape you want. Yeah, to buy the right comb size. Yeah, the tooths have to be perfect. So, are you ready for that? I don't think you are, but if you are, continue watching. Next, are you ready to have food, crumbs of bread or pieces of food, particles, hold onto your beard like, I'm clinging tight for my own dear life? That is going to happen and you cannot stop that from happening. You have to learn to deal with that. If you're not ready for that kind of, life where you're always checking yourself when you're eating after you've finished your meal to make sure there are no leftovers, on your beard. If you're not ready for that, you might as well pause and walk away. But if you are, or you want to give it a chance, keep watching. Number 3, are you ready for your face mask? Because this is a COVID era now. I don't think we're ever going to be rid of the face mask. So take, for example, if I wanted to wear my face mask, look how it fits. So, it doesn't fit really, really tight. It goes up and down. So Are you ready for that inconvenience? The air or the vapor is going to escape your mouth and your nose, and then your glasses get off again. I am also bespectacled, so double whammy, right? So if you're not ready, if you can't deal with that, don't worry about it. The beard is not for you. And then one of the most important part of it is the fact that people are actually going to butt into your affairs. They're going to come strongly at you, very highly opinionated about your beard. Oh, your beards are overgrown. You should trim them. They don't look good on you. People are going to be offering unsolicited opinions. If you can't deal with that, please, the beard is not for you. Or if you're like myself, you don't care. Welcome on board. Now, I would have to say this. It is a very discomforting process. There will be times you would wake up and you want to shake this whole thing off. But then, during the winter periods, oh, thank you, Heavenly Father. Those babies keep me really warm. I don't want to talk about all the ways that you can use the beard, but the other thing is you can actually use the beard as a distraction too, a decoy. If you really want to act like you were thinking long and hard about something, you just have to go this way. A long pause that like smell the fat acting that Joey talks about in Friends. So just stroke a few, stroke, and then you come back and you give that opinion, and people are like, so that is it about my disclaimer about growing a beard. So I'll pause to say something that's completely different. And this is important because I get this all the time. If you're watching this video and you're going to come back to me to say, oh, Baba, oh, dude, bro, your beards are out of bounds, they're overgrown. Please, I'm begging you, save yourself the hassle. Because I think I have been very respectful and polite in the past. I will not hesitate to cut my words perfectly and throw them at you, because you wear your hair how you want to wear them. You wear your clothes how you want to wear them. You wear your nails how you want to wear them. I do not offer unsolicited opinions about any part of your lifestyle, or life choices. So my beard lifestyle for the next foreseeable future is something I have embraced. So do not think you can offer any unsolicited opinions. And when you do not feel bad or do not go crying when I retort in whatever manner or way I choose to. Now, the other thing I forgot to say about preparing for the beard gang or beard life is you have to make sure it is appropriate for your career. Now, don't come for me on this one, because I'm still debating how long I want this beard to grow. But if it is not suitable for your career, if in a professional career and you need to appear a certain or look a certain way, think about it. Maybe check with your HR or your manager just to make sure you're not putting yourself up for danger. Okay. All right, guys. So we will dive right into preparing to get that perfect beard to become a member of the beard gang. The secrets to achieving this, at least. Okay, so guys, number one, you need to do what? Have a beard. Look at that. I'm giving you a very good full view of my beard. Have a beard. Yeah, that's the first secret. That's the first secret to having a full beard. Have a beard, a few strands at least. I mean, I'm not saying your beards have to be at my own level. Look at that, right? And it's not even fully moisturized for the grooming. So you need to have a beard, because what are you going to grow if you don't have beard? If your jaw is like my face, like here, please give it up already. I cannot perform miracle. I need something to work with, I need something to work. I need seeds to sow on the soil. So if you don't have the seeds first, then I'm sorry, the case is beyond what I can handle. So once you have some beard, and no matter how little it is, we can begin to see if we can work with it, okay? Then, next thing is give it time. Yes, give it time. Look, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This thing takes time, patience. give it time. The reason we're giving it time is we need to make sure that your jaw, your body is capable of sustaining, beard. Think about it this way. We want to know if your jaw is like a fertile soil or capable of, growing beard. So there is a difference here, being able to support the growth of beards and a fertile one that actually just churns them out. So we can work with both, don't worry. So so once you've given it time, be patient. It takes time. Say anywhere around at least 1 year from the moment now that you're thinking about it now, not before. Thinking about it now. So give it at least 1 year, and then you come back to me and we can work on step 3. So step number 1, have beard. Have beard first. Number 2, give it time and patience. So once we have ticked the first 2 boxes, and you come back to me after about a year, I'm like, oh wow, that's good. So we can start to work on step 3, right? But when you come back and it's like, it's able to support, but it's not fertile. Well, we can, see if we can perform miracle, because honestly speaking, it's nothing miraculous about it. You can't perform miracle and things like this. It's either you have it or you don't. So once you've given it time and we can see some progress, then we can take you to step 3, which would now be what? The products. Don't expect me to advertise products here, guys, because ain't nobody paying me for advertising the products. So I'm going to be applying what I'm applying, hiding it from you guys until I land a big ambassadorial deal to market or to advertise some products. Look at that. Okay, now it's actually like it's all tangled. So see, oil, and I won't tell you which one I use, and it feels so good, so good. Look at that. And then I can now go. See, it comes out easily. See. Right, guys, so the number 3 then is we are looking at your budget then to see what products will work for you and what have you tried in the past, trying to change your beard gang or beard care attitude or regimen to something that should work for you and that will suit your budget. Part of it would include throwing away all the things that you've learned that are not right for your beard and your face, yeah. So there are a bunch of products out there on the internet, but how do you know which one is good for you, which one you should be using? How do you know which one is working? So in the second part of this series, we will be talking about that. Now, before I go, very important. Look, I don't just wake up every morning looking like this. It takes time, So if my shower time was 15 minutes, please add extra 10 minutes to that, because what happens is by the time I'm done with my shower and taking care of this in the bath, my beard hogs the water. As in, I don't have hair on my head, barely there. So I need to dry and towel until it's dry. So add about 5 to 10 minutes to that. So if you are not cut up for this, if you can't endure, toweling and going to bed and then, lying on your pillow and realizing it's wet because your beards, if you can't tolerate that, you really are not cut up for this life. So guys, we have cracked the very first step to achieving that beard of your dream. So so scratch the surface here. So in part 2, I will be introducing the very basic steps on how to take care of a beard if you already have a beard like me or less than I have, or how to grow your beard if you do not have any at all yet. So in the meantime, don't forget, this is Mr. E, and part of being Mr. E is you are executive, you are for everything. So don't forget to 1, subscribe to my channel, 2, like this video, 3, share with your friends, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please drop them below. I'll make up time to read them. If you are a beard expert or guru and you want to share some knowledge with me, I'm up for that collaboration. If you want to chat me privately, by all means do so. Until next time, it is Mr. E, and don't forget to watch out for the second part of the series.